Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to what may be the final video for this arena run. It is a new day, actually. Hopefully I haven't forgotten what's in my deck. We are currently 6-2, so one more loss will end our run. I have to say, I mean, it's not a bad run. Anytime you can go, well, frankly, net positive, it's overall good. I do set standards for myself that I hope to get at least 5 wins in any given run, so I'm ahead of that. So I consider this to be a win overall. That being said, it would be really nice to have a good push. A good, 8, 9, maybe past the 9, which I still have never done. So we got a rouge this time around, as people like to type. Well, I think I'm going to delay the Soul Priest. This is a 3. Starting with a Twilight Drake is quite nice in hand. It sucks to draw it later when you have no cards at all. But we need to get some cheapos. We are going to start with the coins, so as long as we get a 2, I'm actually going to be okay with that. Although a 1 would also be good, because then I could play it without the coin. There. That works out reasonably well, actually, because I can go Northshire Cleric and then coin out the Tauren Warrior, and that would not be terrible. Early Shadow Form. Alright. Not terribly compatible with having the Northshire Cleric, but I'm not going to rush out the Shadow Form anyway. I think we'll coin out the Warrior, and then see what... I don't know what we're doing turn 3, though. That is a bigger question. Don't need the Shadow Word Death right now, that's for sure. Be nice if we get a little bit of card draw out of this. Of course, that means no Shadow Form. Kind of awkward. Definitely a weirdly constructed deck. And it's happened to us, what, once so far that there's been that kind of mismatch. It hasn't really worked out too well. Okay, this is certainly a little on the awkward side. Now, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Because the Tauren Warrior is actually a good matchup to the Berserker. Because they mutually won't kill each other. I think I'm doing that. The only thing I was debating actually attacking with the Northshire Cleric. But I don't think that's what I want to do. Well, I'm going to attack, but I was considering attacking the Berserker. But I think I'm going to hold off on that. Just because if I did, then it would force things to kill. Although, yeah, there's things I can do. I know, we'll see. Uh-oh. Okay. And then we trade? Yeah, mistakes were made. Yeah, I should say so. I should definitely say so. I think at this juncture I might actually just draw a card. It'll set us up for a better Drake next time. Yeah, I like that. And attack, heal. Ooh. And yeah, actually I will Power Word Shield. I think that's fine. I mean, there's lots of good targets for it. But I think this is going to make this card become an exceptional threat. And unless you whip out an Assassinate... Oh, alright, there we go. Well, it's going to 2-for-1. Yeah, because I've got a Power Word Shield on there, but Power Word Shield draws a card, so that works out perfectly fine. And I can put down a big fat Drake. Boom. 4-7. Next turn, we could Swordman Shadow Form. Shadow Madness might actually come up here. Ooh, that's annoying with the stealth, actually. Well, I can Shadow Form and then kill the Ooze. That means I don't have a target for the Shadow Madness later, but I think is okay. What else could we do? We could just put out the Swordsmith and then lose it to the Ooze. We could Spellbreaker, nothing useful. I would really like it if I could Sunwalker right now, but I can't. So, I think this is going to be fine. We don't need the healing power necessarily anymore. It's actually going to be a great power for killing off that, that Tiger as well. Although it wouldn't surprise me if it's like Poison Vial and Tiger to kill the Drake, or something to that effect. We'll see. I have pretty good card advantage, and the cards I have are pretty decent in my hand. Having the Shadow Madness gives me good control over small things, and I've got the Shadow Word Death for big things, like, say, a Boulder Fist Ogre. He's going to keep his dude stealthed. Yeah, that's probably smart. It would be nice to mind control. Now, I could throw out a Taunter. I could do a few different things. I could kill... I could go Twilight Drake and then Mind Spike and kill the Ogre and save my Shadow Word Death for something else. And there are bigger threats out there. I guess the question becomes, what else do I play that the Tiger won't just eat? Well, I think I'm going to Shadow Word Death. And I'm not going to put out the sword thing. I'm just going to attack and then spike. Which is not really what I like to do. But we're keeping a decent status quo. Now, if the rogue sprints, then all of a sudden things are going to change pretty dramatically. Because right now I still have a whole lot of control. I guess I've got the mind control for later on. Using the power word death. Or shadow word death, whatever it's called. It's not so bad because I do have the mind control. I forgot. And there's another death in there. Oh, here we go. You going to expend everything to kill off the Drake? Looks like. Alright, and you've got another 3/1 thing, and the Imp Master as well. Well, the Lightspawn might not be terrible, but it's far from great. I could silence that, but it seems like a waste. I could Sunwalker, which is probably... Well, actually, I say that. The Divine Shield just gets pinged away pretty wimpily. Shadow Madness is pointless. I think I'm going to drop the Archmage. And next turn, depending on what happens, I can Shadow Madness, Lightspawn, Spellbreaker, Lightspawn, Sunwalker plus Sword, which I like. Okay. This turn feels relatively weak, though. That being said, the Rogue is not in a position to kill my Archmage. I mean, if he wants to use direct damage on it, that's fine. Okay, some taunt. Ooh, Sea Giant. They don't have a mind control yet, so I'm actually going to have a rough couple of turns here. Very rough. Although, we can at least put down a Sunwalker. Again, it gets pinged very quickly. But what can we do about that? I think we've got to kill here. And we've got to put down a big taunt. And I guess the question becomes, do I Swordsmith? Or do I Mind Spike? I think I'm going to Mind Spike this, which will probably eliminate 2 imps going forward. She'll either attack or let herself turn into an imp. I think that's probably better. Getting an extra +1 on either my Archmage or my Sunwalker wouldn't really make a difference this turn. Okay, as expected. And then swing in with the 8/8, as expected. Oh yes, that, and then Dagger. Which definitely sucks. Now put down, I don't know, a 3 attack power creature. That is not a 3 attack power creature. Oh sure, now I draw the Shadow Word Death. Do I use it, or do I take damage when we're turned in Mind Control? I think I just use it. Yeah. Shadow Word Death. And light spawn and ping. I think I like that. He can do pretty serious damage to the light spawn with his weapon, but he'll be taking a lot of damage in return. Yeah. If he draws something big and fat, no. I could mind control. I can ping the 2-1. Oh, comboing that is very good. So now he's going to take less damage when he kills it with the sword. Now, I can Shadow Madness the 3-3, but it's actually really awkward all over. It's probably the thing to do is Shadow Madness to kill the 2-1, then Mind Spike the 3-3. Not really gaining card advantage, but it's something. Actually, no, that's right, because I could Shadow Madness a 3-3 into the 2-4. Can I just kill him? Not yet.
Hey, lights out.
You know what? I actually... Well, no. We gotta trim the board, don't we? Let's do that. Still has his dagger. Alright, that works out fine. He can dagger plus dragon mechanic for the kill. Or assassinate. It's actually getting to be vaguely annoying. Okay. Young Priestess. Make sure she can survive the Dragonlane mechanic. Get this guy out. End turn. Alright. Oh, watch him draw Betrayal now. I should have played my cards in a slightly different position. If he's got a Betrayal... Nope, he does not. Good. Actually, even if he did, I'd still be able to kill him, because it doesn't kill my 7/7. Hooray! New day, new quests. Alright, 7 wins, 2 losses. Pretty good run. It's definitely a top tier run for me. I think I usually play very quickly. It's weird, because sometimes when I record, I distract myself too much with commentary. And I know I'm talking a little bit slower and having more pauses in this game, but I'm trying to be very deliberate. And because what happens sometimes when I'm playing and not recording, I'm just playing too fast, or I've got Netflix playing on the other monitor and I'm kind of distracted, and I make even more mistakes than I do here. If you can believe it. I know it's hard to think. But, so this is a pretty good run, because I feel like I'm applying myself pretty well. I'm still bitter that I missed that lethal that time against the Warlock. And he Jiraxist. Not a bad starting hand. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm debating getting rid of the Shadow Form. Shadow Form is really powerful. Let's not deny it. I guess I don't have any of the healing synergy. I'm going second, which means I can turn 2 Harvest Golem, turn 3 Shadow Form. I could just mulligan deeper, and that's what I'm thinking, is mulliganing deeper to get a 1 casting cost or 2 casting cost, and just ramping up better. I think I'll keep the Shadow Form. It is really, really, really good. Okay, that's a lot of turn 3s. It's a good thing I've got a coin, so I can turn 2, drop one of them. Probably the Harvest Golem, unless the Gunner can get a kill, which is possible. I mean, even if it just plays a 1-1 from his hero ability, I'd probably prioritize killing it, because, again, keeping the board clear is very important. Now, I think... that's interesting. Definitely not on the Priestess. So let's coin into the Harvest Golem. We'll see if he wants to trade. It should leave me with the Harvest Golem. Yeah, it will. Like with the 2-1. Because I keep thinking this is a death rattle ability, but it's not. It's when you cast a spell. It has to be a spell. It's not a summon. It's not a hero ability. That's really annoying. I can still get a kill off, but the momentum is not on my side. Or I think that's the thing to do. Power word shield my guy, kill with 2/2, heal myself so I still have a 2/3. And Holy Nova becomes a very interesting follow-up. Holy Nova is going to be very good against the Paladin, probably. He's probably got a lot of weenies, and he's got his hero ability that he may or may not use. Oh my god, he's got another one of those? Seriously? Where's the seriously button? I think what I might do then is Shadow Form this turn, and next turn Holy Nova. Oh wait, I can Twilight Drake. Actually, that would be very good. Twilight Drake, then Holy Nova, because it'll probably have taken damage. I like it. Boom. 4/7 against weenies is good. Immunity to the Wild Pyromancer doing something weird. Okay, the True Silver Champion means he can probably kill me, so he will do so. And actually now we're not in a good position for Holy Novaing either, because he'll do that. It's not a bad position, but we don't necessarily have to rush to it. In fact, I don't think I will. I think we're going to play a Taunter plus the Young Priestess. I think that is going to be a fantastic combo. Although I really should have given a seconds more thought, just a token amount more thought. So he can still True Silver and then kill it with the 2/2 as well, but it means he can't True Silver and kill it with the 1/1, which is certainly a win. And he can't get rid of the Priestess, which is certainly handy. On my next turn, I can Temple Enforcer the Priestess, which is not bad, or I can Shadow Form and use the ability, which is very good. Avenging Wrath! Wow! Nope, got Taz Dingo down into True Silver Champion range, which is certainly unfortunate. Still wish I could heal something with the Holy Nova, but I might still take the 2/1 trade. Let's see, what else can I do? I can put down the Temple Enforcer and not activate anything. I could put down the Rifleman, kill the 1/1, followed up with a River Croclist and a Power Word Shield, or Rifle and play Shadow Form, which I think is better. Because I don't have any healing-oriented combos right now, and the Shadow Form will probably come in pretty handy here. Because I can even Holy Nova Shadow Form next turn, for example, and kill something with up to 4 health. If it comes up. Although it would probably be a poor use of my abilities, because almost certainly he's only going to have 1 creature in play. And I can't kill that one anyway. Does he trade? Probably. He should, otherwise it's going to get +3 health. He does not. That's very good for me, actually. Does my play change with the Master Swordsmith? I don't think so. Because I think what we do is we Temple Enforcer, use it to kill the 2/2, then oh, we can't Shadow Form. I could Holy Nova. I could Holy Nova. No, that's still not enough to survive that. Let's see. I think I'm going to get down just the Temple Enforcer. I think that's going to be okay. I could Power Word Shield the Temple Enforcer. It'll make it very hard to dislodge, because he can't 2-for-1 it either. Well, it's too bad I didn't have the light spawn in before I did the whole Temple Enforcer and Power Word Shield, but that's okay. So we're pretty much even on cards. I do like the fact that I've got my upgraded hero ability, though. That I'm going to count as relatively positive in my direction. you've got a Gruul. And I don't have a Mind Control or a Shadow Word Death. I got 3 cards I can draw that will save me right now. Well, no, the Mind Control is too expensive. I've got 2 cards I can draw that will save me right now. That's an interesting choice. Come on. That is not it. A taunt will buy me a little bit of time. Well, I can actually trade and then ping it, which is probably correct. Actually, I'll trade and then Holy Nova. Yeah. So I'll trade there, bring it down to 2, Holy Nova, which will wipe his board except for his Tiger, and then I can just zap the Tiger. Like so. Clear the board, leaves me with, I'm going to call it card advantage, because I had 4, he had 3, he's got 4 now in his turn, I'll have 5 on my turn. So I'm up 1 card. He's up 1 mana, but I've still got my Shadow Word. Okay, I'm happy he did that after I cleared the board, otherwise that timing would have been really, really awkward. A little bit late on the Mind Control, probably. So I think I should kill the 3/2 with my hero ability. Drop the Taunt and the Swordsmith. Actually, drop all the weenies. I like that. Drop the Taunt. Drop the Swordsmith. Drop this. All things that cannot be consecrated. And if the 6/6 survives, it's good and decent Mind Control bait. Now, it's probably going to be a damaged 6/6. Okay, clears that out. Probably kills my Swordsmith. Not necessarily. Could go for the 3/3. But no, that makes me perfectly fine and happy. Because it's clearly time for Mind Control. Otherwise I'm dead next turn, probably. Yeah, and I gotta. And then probably hit the 2/3. And he's now needing to top deck cards. He's already used his big, like, do 8 damage to things at random card, which he probably doesn't have 2. Oh, he does have a Taunter, which is quite nice. He's going to have to kill at 6/3, yeah. And then trade with 1 more. Oh, he's just going for the kill or something. Lightspawn Temple Enforcer. There's no way for me to kill his Fen Creeper. I may as well attack. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if I should have kept the guy. There's lots of ifs there, but another taunt is actually really annoying. He's not, like, it's not threatening, but it's sure as hell going to do a good job of stopping my big fatties right now. Okay, he's going to try to shrink that down, which is certainly wise. Okay, having that as a backup is really quite sexy. We'll go ahead and drop the Soul Priest. May as well ping that. Preserve the health status of my light spawn a little bit longer. And if he happens to draw a Miracle Fatty, I've got the solution in hand. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a win at this point. Because I can keep pinging his 1/1s, not lose any health at all. The silence is pretty good. It's pretty good. So, does it really matter? I'll do it that way. Do that. Hit him for 6. Drop the Crocolisk. End turn. Even if he draws a Consecrate, I'm still okay. Yeah, that Shadow Form ability is so strong. Not that I need it right now, because I do have the, that. Okay. True Silver Champion is so strong. What are you going to do, buddy? Kill the 3-1? Yep. It's hard. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, but it does. He's only going to take 1 net health. It's like having armor at the same time. Interestingly enough, I can't remember. I think the True Silver heals you first, so you can hit something that's got more hit points than, or more attack power than you have hit points and still survive. Let's keep doing that. Keep the creatures nice and healthy. Drop down the Looped Hoarder. Alright, he's either going to concede or draw something amazing. GG? GG? Alright, well, that's going to keep him alive a little bit longer, and he's also pretty fat. I guess I got to trade my 6-5 for it. That's not bad. Or, wait, hold on. I forgot. I have that. That was dumb. I could have killed him. Yep. I gotta remember that. Go for lethal. I was gonna play Draxus. Yeah, well, I better kill him that way. So at least feel better about myself, but I should have been a turn earlier. God. How is it that I'm at 8-2 when I make those kinds of plays? I know. Good fundamentals, just bad attention span. I guess I'm going to put a cut in here. We're going to see you guys next time.